All right, so Dave here, my new client. He's gonna go through the assessment with me. Dave, can you give me a little info about your current exercise routine or past injuries?
Yeah, so no past injuries. Pretty active, working out. Try to work out. Maybe 3-4 times a week. Played basketball growing up. Play golf now, and tweaked my back a little bit the other 2 weeks ago. I want to say at the gym doing rows, but taking it easy because of the injury there.
Okay.
Yep.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a CPA, pretty much. A lot of sitting. Try to stand as much as I can. The lift desk and whatnot. So.
Okay. What about previous occupations?
Previous occupation, I was a mechanic, so a lot of movement up, down. Physically it was a lot. So, but yeah, that was my previous occupation prior to CPA.
Awesome. Full axial rotation here. So I'm going to get under the neck a little bit. I'm going to put a little pressure here. Basically what we're looking at is how much rotation you have in your cervical spine naturally. The key is for you to be relaxed. Let me do all the work. Try not to carry any tension in the neck, shoulders, knees, everything.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right, so if you want to lift your head a little bit, I'm going to scoop under and try to find that most prominent vertebrae, which is right about there. I'm going to go up to about here. Good, and just relax. Yep, so I'm going to nudge you up a little bit, but not to the point where your chin pokes up. All right, does that feel all right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to give you like a 2 out of 10 amount of pressure here. All right, and then I'm just going to kind of guide you into rotation this way.
Okay.
And then once I start to feel like you're resisting me a little bit, is when we're going to stop. Okay. And then if there's any pain or anything, let me know. Okay. So if I went any further from here, I feel like it's all head. So I'm going to come back over it again. You feel all right so far?
Yep.
Okay. Let's try that one more time. Go this way. Together. Alright, so say we're right about there. Would you agree that that's kind of that end range?
Yeah.
Cool. Relax. I'm going to get the other side going that way. Alright, so once again, I'm going to find that vertebrae and then go up to clasp under here. Here. Okay. I'm going to rotate. Is that pressure too much?
No, you're good.
Back a little bit. Okay. Everything kind of together. Going this way feels a little easier. A little bit. We'll go one more time. Okay. Okay, we'll go right about there. Okay, good. So I'd say going right was a little easier than left based on what I felt. I don't know about for you, but
Yeah, definitely felt a little.
Okay. So we're going cervical lateral flexion now. So instead of the rotation, we're going how much can that neck laterally flex. So a little bit different this time, but similar hand position. So I'm going to kind of cusp under.
Yep.
Find that vertebrae. There, I'd say. Good. All right. And then this hand is actually going to go on the side of your temple.
Yep.
I'm actually going to kind of push this way until I start to feel a little resistance. Let me know if there's any pain or discomfort here. Good. Okay. Actually pretty good. You're about there, I'd say. Okay. All right, and we'll get the other side. So, cusp underneath. 1, 2. Okay. Good. So I'm under. No pain, right?
Okay.
Go this way. Actually, I just went this way. No. We're okay. I'm gonna reset that.
Yeah.
My bad. All right. Here. Flex. A little more resistance going this way, I'd say.
Agreed.
Agree? Does that feel different?
Feels, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're doing shoulder internal rotation. I'm actually gonna have your feet a little bit closer together. Yep. Key here is just being fully relaxed. Let me do all the work.
Okay.
Basically what I'm going to do is have this arm up and I'm just going to kind of shake you out, just make sure you're relaxed and there's no like resistance you're giving. You actually scoot a little bit more to your left, this way the elbow's on here, sorry.
Yep.
You got room, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to have this in line with your shoulder. So we want like a good 90-90. Yep. And again, just relax. What I'm going to do is kind of put a little bit of pressure on that pec.
Yep.
And I'm just going to kind of guide you into internal rotation. And if you feel any pain or discomfort, let me know. Yeah, I'm feeling a little resistance kicking on here if I'm being really nitpicky. I'm just kind of looking for, right about there. If I went any further, do you feel like it would be like an awkward kind of pull? So one more time. I'm just gonna kind of move this so if I can see. Yeah, this bone right about here wants to start nudging up a little bit. Oh, right about there. So almost that 90. And then let's get the other side. I don't know if it would be better for you to be back here for this one. On a slight angle. That's fine, that should be good. Alright, so same thing, fully relax. Let me calm you down. Alright, so here. No shoulder injury history, anything like that?
No.
Okay. Just feeling resistance kind of already right here. You may not feel it, but from this being fully relaxed, as soon as I get to about here, there's like a little bit more resistance right about here. And then this wants to come up once I get to here. So I'd say a little bit less on this left. Cool. That feel different?
Yeah.
A little bit. The one on your stomach. Same kind of thing. Just want to be fully relaxed. This time I'm going to have this elbow pretty much nudged along the rib cage, not like fully touching, right about here and relaxed. This time, what I'm going to do is have this arm start to bend, like kind of toward this space here. But we don't want anything to really slide out or compensate. All right, so you feel relaxed, good. Left side of your body's good. Okay. Got a little restriction here for sure. Come back, let's go a little closer in. Right about there is where I start to feel a little resistance. I'm sure if I kept going, your body would find a way, but does it feel tender at all?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit.
Yeah, let me know when you start to feel a little bit, maybe some pec or shoulder discomfort.
Yeah, a little.
About there?
Yeah, like right around there.
Okay, so right ER. Restrict. Good. Here. Go a little closer actually. Right about there.
Yeah,
Start
right
to-
around there.
Yeah. Where do you feel?
I kind of feel it like over here and a little bit here.
Interesting. Okay. Start a little closer, see if that changes. And I don't want to grip too hard, but same area.
Yeah, but the same area.
Yeah,
More
right.
like, more slowly.
It doesn't want to go any further than this.
Yeah.
That's for sure. All right, cool. Good. And then hold this arm straight out. Good. And I'm gonna have it in line. Same thing, like relax it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have this hand kind of here. Just to compensation will be if I go too far, this is gonna want to come up.
Gotcha.
So that's why I'm gonna be so fully relaxed. All right, just make sure here. And then same thing, if you feel pain, restriction, let me know.
A little bit.
Right about there?
Yeah, right about there.
In like the pec region, shoulder region?
In the pec region.
Okay. Let's start back at 0. So this is 0, we're flat. Okay. Again, push down. I'm trying to feel if that left shoulder wants to come up. It's right about there.
Yeah.
Pain?
Not pain.
Just like,
Just, I feel
okay. Okay.
a little more.
So I won't push past it.
Yeah.
But, so now same things. Cool. Alright, so I start at 0. This is gonna be here, fully relaxed. Oh, okay. Left side looks like it's able to get down further. Any of that same pain or discomfort?
Yeah, like I feel it in my pec too. Like
Okay.
stretched out, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm gonna have one hand kind of like right on that hip bone.
Yep.
I'm gonna have you slide your knees up a little bit more. Yep. And we want ideally a straight line from your shoulder down to your hip, which looks like that's the case. Can you actually bring your arm back a little bit more so your head is a little further back? Is that comfortable for you?
Yeah.
I do have pillows if that's
No, that's good.
Okay. Alright, so I'd say right about here. Scoot up a little bit more. Good. Good. Alright, so essentially this bottom leg is going to stay in the 90-degree position. I'm going to assist in lifting that top knee up,
Yep.
and then we just want to maintain this flat, well, straight line from your shoulder to hip.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to have this hand here, this hand here. We're going to maintain this knee bend as I come back. Yep. And I'm just going to see if we can get into full hip extension. See how this knee wants to start sliding?
Yeah.
I want to prevent that. So let's go reset. Yep. It's the same kind of thing. So I'm going to be here, pushing it back, and I'm just looking for compensation. Let me know if you feel pain, discomfort.
You good?
So we're kind of having a hard time getting into full hip extension right now. I'm feeling a little resistance. Do you feel anything?
A little tiny bit, yeah.
Okay. So ideally, I'd like to get this knee so it's in such a straight line with your shoulder.
Yep.
But right now, I guess you kind of get in there. Any pain or discomfort?
No, not really.
Now, another thing I noticed, this hip that's on my palm, your hip kind of opened up and dumped back. See if we can roll it forward a little bit. So I'm gonna go back. I feel like we can get there.
Okay.
All right. Here. Yeah, right about here. I'm feeling a little resistance. Like you don't want to get into full hip extension. And for somebody who sits a lot,
Yeah.
not uncommon. All right. So I'm just gonna end it there and
Okay.
call it. That's your left, right?
Yes.
From
Yep.
here to here. Okay. And let's see. Looks good. Feet stacked. Okay. This is gonna be here. All right. And then I'm gonna guide you into here. Let's see if that right leg can get there. Feels about the same. Yeah, you don't want to get into full hip extension. Are you relaxed in your upper body?
Yep.
All right. Let's go back and we'll try one more time. Fully just chill. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that foot's sliding, that front one. That's
Yeah,
all right.
it is.
All right, cool. And let's do the left leg first. So basically we want neutral, straight. I'm gonna have one hand on the back of here, one hand on here. Basically, I'm going to guide this leg up. We're gonna keep it straight, so no knee bends.
Okay.
We don't wanna hyperextend it either.
Okay.
Key is to just be relaxed up here too and like let me do all the work.
Okay.
I don't want much tension or resistance. All right. So I'm just gonna real slowly start to lift. There we go. I'm feeling tight already, man. Yeah, do you feel
Yeah.
a little tension?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'd say honestly right about there. If I went any further, body would probably, yep, felt some
Yeah.
bend, compensation. All right, so left leg. All right, so we're gonna go here, here, here. Fully relaxed up there.
Fully
Yep,
relaxed.
relax the neck. All right. Here, here. I'm just gonna go. And if you feel any pain, just let me know. Let's say right about there is kind of where we want to end. Yeah, if I went over there, that hip wants to kind of go out to
Yeah.
the side. So good. Right is a little better than the left. We're gonna put a pillow under your stomach only because if you see, go back to where you just were.
Yeah.
You have this little like curvature right here.
Yep.
This is going to hopefully kind of flatten that. So
Got it.
let this slide right under. I might have to double up on pillows too. Yeah, let me give you this other one too. Alright. Okay. And then you can make the same kind of bicep pillow for your head.
Yep.
Okay. So instead of being 90-90, you feeling it? Good. Got it. Instead of being 90-90, we're gonna be about 60 degrees this time.
Okay.
Head relaxed, relaxed,
Yep.
straight line, good. Basically what I'm going to do is lift this top leg, except this time we're gonna straighten it to about here. And we don't want this hip to open up, we want it to stay stacked.
Okay.
Toes just pointing straight. All right, fully relaxed. All right, I'm gonna start to lift. If you feel pain, discomfort, let me know. So
A little tension.
What about there? Where do you feel tension?
Kind of like right here.
Glute? Okay.
Glute.
Alright, I'm gonna go back down. Stay right there. I'm just gonna make sure I'm putting my hands in the right spot. Okay, good. Straight line. Hips are stacked. Fully relaxed.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, here. Okay. And try to straighten that leg out best you can. The right. Okay, good. Yep. Alright, I'm just gonna lift. Right about there.
Yeah.
Okay. And if at any point you feel like your low back is starting to like compensate and crank,
Yeah.
let me know.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna roll your shoulder back a little bit more so we're more straight. Let me try that one more time from this position. Pretty good. Okay. So pretty much what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go feet as close to your butt as you can get without feeling like your hamstrings or glutes working. So you can go a little further out if you have to. Yep. All right, yep, and really just keeping the knees and feet together. So what I'm gonna do is place one hand kind of on this upper rib cage on this side.
Yep.
This hand is gonna be on this knee, and I'm gonna be guiding these knees to kind of slide. So when I do that though, your feet can kind of leave the ground. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
Like this left side.
Yeah.
Yep. So it doesn't have to stay flat. On the
Okay.
thing. All right, and then if you feel any pain, tension, we stop it right there.
Okay.
And if I feel any of this, like want to lift up, that's a compensation that we can't rotate our
Okay.
lumbar spine that far. All right. So it's fully relaxed. Let me do all the work. Feel any resistance? Let me know. Back and do it one more time. Up there is like kind of where it wants to stop.
Wants to, yeah.
Yeah. You feel any?
I feel like I want to rotate that.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, like this is starting to kind of want to
Yeah,
come up.
yeah.
Knees together, relaxed, no tension. Go here, about here. Okay. This side seems like it kind of wants to stop right around here.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
I would agree.
Any more pain? or
No, no
discomfort on
pain.
one
Just
side?
yeah.
Okay, good. So basically you want to sit, natural, tall posture, feeling your sit bones on that box. Knees are in line with the hips. Alright, and we're going to check internal and external rotation. And let's do internal rotation of this left foot first. So one hand here, relax by your side. And then this hand is going to be here. And what I'm going to do is start to go this way a little bit until I start to feel resistance, which is already kind of happening.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't really want to go very far. Alright, you can go head straight, relax your body, just chill. Stay right about there, that's where it all wants to go. Good. Good. I'm gonna now do internal rotation of his right leg. So here. Right about there.
Yeah, right there.
Doesn't really want to go very far. Back. Alright. Good. Alright, internal rotation. Well, we gotta do external rotation now.
Do you want that separate video or?
No, that's fine.
Alright, cool.
You took both, right? One for each leg?
I like kept it in one video,
Oh, that's
but we
fine.
could just
Yeah.
split it, right? Okay.
Yeah. I'll just video shop it probably, cap cut it.
Yeah.
Alright, so now for external rotation, this foot is gonna go in a little bit. This way, this has room to go that way. So you can scoot out a little bit further actually. Alright, and then just kind of fold this back a little bit, but keep it down, relaxed. Yep. Alright, so now this time, I'm gonna go this way. Well, I'm starting to feel tension right about there, but I feel like we're able to get so right about there. Yeah. Good. That side. based on what I feel. All right. So you're gonna have big toe, little toe, and then inside of your heel. Those 3 points of contact,
Okay.
always on the wall,
Okay.
relatively firm.
Okay.
Upper leg doesn't matter as much, but the lower leg is the one that matters more.
Okay.
Foam rollers here just to keep your hips neutral, like natural separation.
Yep.
So on that bottom leg, what I'm going to tell you to do is start to apply pressure into the wall. Start very little, like a 1 out of 10,
Okay.
and then progressively go up to a 2 out of 10, then a 3 out of 10, then a 4 out of 10, up until you start to feel your low back or your neck.
Okay.
Okay, if you start to feel glute or quad, that's fine.
Okay.
But if you feel any tension in your low back or neck, let me know what number you reach that. So if you go 1 through 5, and
Yep.
nothing. But then at like a 6 out of 10, you start to feel tension up here.
Or
That's-
zero or my neck.
Yup,
Okay.
or your back, that's when you'll let me know.
Okay.
And then I'll explain what we'll do from there.
Okay.
Just a few things. So, from there, go a little bit more knee bend up here, a little bit more feet out.
Like that.
Scoot your butt a little closer to the wall. Yep, a little bit more. Okay, and this knee can be on the ground. Foot is going to be pretty much on that
Okay.
baseboard.
Yep.
This is here. Thighs, yep. Neck, just relaxing these pillows just so it can chill.
Yeah.
Alright. So from here, no tension in the neck, nothing in the low back. Big toe, little toe, inside of your heel.
Yep.
Bottom leg, start to big toe, little toe, inside heel. Same thing here.
Yep.
Give me a 1 out of 10 pressure into the wall with that bottom leg, bottom
Okay.
foot. And then progressively go up to like a 2,
Okay.
3, 4, all the way up into a 10 if you can. But if you start to feel literally anything in your low back or neck, tell me what that number is.
Say like a 8. I start to 7, 8.
Okay, so now keep doing that pressure. I say that's fair. Good amount of resistance there for me to slide that away.
Yeah.
So that tells me your left foot is grounded pretty decently.
Okay.
Let's see. The right side.
Oh, right.
Back a little bit just so that roller doesn't.
Yeah.
So bring your feet a little further forward. And then the other leg side. Go like that. Okay. And then bottom foot a little bit lower.
Lower.
Yeah, like lower into the baseboard. Okay. Alright, and then your head's fully relaxed.
Yep.
Sort of. Okay. I'm just going to slide your feet out a little bit this way. Good?
Yep.
Alright. So, relaxed fully. Big toe, little toe inside of your heel. Same thing. Start with a 1 out of 10 with that bottom right foot. Gradually work your way up. Once you start to feel anything in your low back or neck, tell me what that number is.
Yeah, same. 7, 8.
7, 8. See that right leg, relative or subjectively, felt like it was more firmly grounded in that wall than the left.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about this test is like it's all subjective. It's like
Yep.
what number you come up with based on what I think it is.
Got it. Yep.
Based on what I felt, it's like that right leg is more grounded than the left.
All right.
Okay, cool.